All right, welcome jewelry lovers. Today we're going to talk about ring sizes. Specifically, how do you get your ring size so you can order a ring online? The first way is you have one of these. I know, right? You can't go to a jeweler. They could be a little cranky about it because really they want to sell you jewelry, but you can get your size that way. But you can't always get to the store, like now, for example. It's not always easy to go to a store. So let's assume that's not available. The next thing you can do is take a ring you know fits. You can put it on a ruler. You can set it down on top. Figure out what that diameter is. That's about 15 or 16 millimeters. And you can send that to me and I'll figure it out. It's a little risky though because there's some judgment involved in getting that measurement right inside. If you have calipers, you can use them, but you probably don't. So here is the easiest way I know of. No string, no paper. Go to that baggie drawer you have, because we all have it, and get a twist tie. We all have them in there. We don't know where they came from, but we have them. Put the twist tie between the fingers next to the one you want to measure. Wrap it around where you want to wear the ring, and make sure you've got it pretty snug. It's actually easy to accidentally leave some space in there and get your wrong size. So I've got that pretty snug. And then one last tug. Draw a line across both sides of the twist tie and your finger as well, if you're me. Unwrap it. I now have a twist tie with 2 lines on it. That's great. Now what, Joanne? Measure it. Here's the deal. I'm going to tell you not to use inches. Because then you're getting into this like, well, is that 2 1/8 or 2 1/4? Use millimeters. We all have a ruler with millimeters on it. Just use it. They're more accurate. Don't at me about the metric system. So we're going to look at that. I'm going to call that 55 millimeters. We're about, there's the 0, there's the 50. See? There's the long one for 55. Great. What do I do with that number? Well, if you're buying from me, every single listing for a ring is going to have one of these on it. So you just come here and you say 55 millimeters, size 7. That's what I need. Now, if you're buying a very wide ring or a large set of stacking rings, like the big 5-ring set that I sell, you might want to go up half a size because the more rings you put on your finger, you need a little more space. But for all of my stacking rings, the dainty rings, individual rings, go straight for that true size 7. And just to show you, let's get this guy out and figure out where the 7 is. There it is. 7. I have a little play in there. I happen to know that I can wear a 6.5 on that finger, but not with a bunch of stuff together. And it's not as comfortable. You see how I had to work hard kind of wiggling off. I don't like my rings to fit that way. So I would wear a 7, which is exactly what my twist tie said. So that is how you do it.